What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ring Road 206, back with another Hangin' with the Bruh. Here with always as the man, the myth, the legend, the Keymaster 84.
Holla holla.
So today, guys, we are going to be talking about something that is very current at the moment. That is a little spin on what would you do if you won life-changing money. Currently, the Powerball situation is nobody's won it, and this is recording this January ninth? January 9th. $1.3 billion will be the next drawing. $1.3 billion. A one-time
If no one wants
payout,
to.
a one-time payout of almost $500 million if you won it by yourself.
It's a lot of dough. It's a
I mean,
ridiculous amount,
that's a
actually.
ridiculous amount of dough.
Like, yeah, you're richer than Tom Hanks.
No, I think you're richer than like Tom Hanks, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie,
No.
Jay-Z, Beyonce,
Uh,
all put together.
I was just reading an article about this. So that's about if you were to win this last jackpot and celebrities you'd be richer than. And Tom Hanks' net worth is 309.
$309 million?
Yeah.
Seriously? What does he do?
Uh, Yaks.
I
He
understand that, but
produces the
he ain't
girls.
pulling $100 million a movie.
Well, these guys are freaking Castaways on like every other weekend.
That's true. The royalties for some of his movies got to be huge.
Wilson. Forrest Gump. On constantly. He's got a lot of stuff. But anyways, yeah, what's the story now?
So, guys, we're obviously going to give our opinions on what we would do with. I mean, and me and Key were talking about this prior to the recording. It's not just life changing money at that point, it's generational changing money. Like your family for generation and generations is going to be set up on that kind of money.
Yeah, like he would be the grandparent or the great grandparent that people are like, how do we have money? And then they'd be like, oh, I don't know. Like that's how much money that is. They just be
Your
like, yeah, these
great
people just have money.
great great grandfather, three times removed,
Yeah, yeah.
he
They'd
won
be
he
like,
won a Powerball that was worth $500 million.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Like that would be.
All right, Key. So I want to kind of throw something at you. Let's put this in a little bit of a more personal perspective. Let's say you won a lottery. If you won any kind of lottery, what kind of money are we looking at for you to like go into your job on Monday and quit?
Zero.
See,
Like I would never just quit.
Cheeseball had the same outlook. Like, okay, I mean, go put your notice in, but like to where you would want to leave your job so you don't have to work anymore. Like, how much money would you have to win to just straight up leave your job? Your family's set up, you get what you want, and you have enough money to live on for the rest of your days.
Okay, so now let's be okay. So like, to like eventually leave my job, or like at like the next day. Like, what are we talking here?
Okay, let's say next day. We'll say with a 2 week notice because you want to leave on good terms.
No, I mean, unless I was like kind of already like on the outs, like I was kind of already thinking about leaving. I probably would never do that because then it's just more obvious that you want the Powerball.
But I'm not talking a Powerball. Like, I'm just talking like, hey, I'm going to broaden my horizons and follow other opportunities. They don't need to know why you're leaving.
I mean, well, no, I mean, I'm not even saying it's like tell people, but I'm just saying if it were to be a situation like you win the lottery, for example, because that's the most apt situation as of the second. Um,
By the way, guys who are
really,
watching me play this game of Rocket League, my teammate is a complete idiot.
but yeah, no, I mean, it depends. Like I would probably say like 20 million. I could live off 20 million for the rest of my life.
Now, you being a family man, having a wife and two children, you think 20 million is still enough?
Yeah, yeah, because you just invest it. I mean, you to start, you wouldn't be making the most flashiest purchases in the world, but um, you wouldn't be making those flashiest purchases in the world to begin with. But eventually, down the road, eventually down the road, you would be. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, with all the gained interest and investment and stuff like that. Yeah. See, yeah,
Yeah.
and me coming from the other side, where I'm a single male with no children and no spouse, I'm looking at like half of that, like 10 mil. 10 mil. I'm walking on a Monday.
Yeah.
I'm shitting on my boss's desk. I'm
Sitting on this desk.
I'm sitting on the boss's desk when he walks in, with my feet kicked up on his chair. Hey, by the way, just so you know, I won't be working today. I just wanted to come in and let you know that.
As of this, as of about 3.5 hours ago, yeah, I'm done.
12 hours ago, when I found out that I didn't need to work anymore, you pretty much became the lowest priority on any list that I'll ever have in my life.
Like, what would you do with your day though? So, like, let's say you win, right? Like, what do you? So besides like the obvious stuff, like taking a vacation or you know all that kind of crap.
See, and
Like,
that's all.
what do you
See,
do to keep
that's
yourself busy?
always the wonderful question. Like this is a question that people who retire get asked all the time. What are you going to do so
Yeah,
that you don't have to work 40 hours a week?
yeah,
Okay, I would think it'd be pretty obvious and easy for people like me and you.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I already kind of figured that was going to be the answer, but
Okay,
I had to ask it.
okay, I'm just saying because I mean, you're going to give me free reign. You're going to give me free reign with my day and potentially unlimited money to do what I want with. Yeah, dude.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm doing?
I'm
My
buying
butt.
a Razer Stargazer, new
I
computer.
am beefing out my setup. I'm going balls to the wall, top of the line, everything. And I'm sitting down and I'm streaming 24/7, making videos every day, promoting myself. I'm buying an eSports team.
You could buy a couple actually. Yeah, because they only go for like about 1 million right now.
All I'm saying is I'm walking up to Optic and I'm like, hey, how much for me to get in?
I just want to help support.
I just want
All
to
I'm asking.
be Optic Big Row and I want to be part of the team. How do I make that happen?
What are we talking? What are we talking?
What's the figure?
Kinda, yeah. Just let me know. I got it.
Cash money right now.
Yeah.
I will even support a West Coast Optic House. I will buy an East Coast Optic House. You could be the Midwest Optic House. We will do optics all across the nation.
Oh, the Optic TV show.
I will buy
Optic
a
channel.
TV network.
I'll buy a TV network for you, Hex. Don't even worry about that. No, man. I mean, and that's like the craziness. Like that's the kind of stuff you can do though with that much money. Like you can you can buy an esports team. You could. I mean, you can actually buy a single A baseball team.
See, and that's another thing. Like, I'm not just a fan of esports. Like, I'm a fan of sports in general. So, like,
Mhm.
I mean, call it the competition or whatever you want to call it. But, you know, I'm just a fan of competitive sports.
Yeah,
Whether they
totally,
be
exactly.
electronic or otherwise.
Standard.
So yeah,
Standard.
buying a single or double A baseball team or being part of an investing group, bringing a professional basketball team back to the city that I love.
Yeah, dude, we can make that happen with that much money. Easy.
Yeah. So
We need to.
regardless of whether you're winning $10 million or a ridiculous Powerball number like a $1.3 billion.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. $1.3 billion. That's just puts it into a different stratosphere, really.
you're having dinner
I
with Bill
mean,
Gates. You're having dinner with Bill Gates.
I don't know about that because Bill Gates, I think right now, last time I looked, was 81.7 billion.
But if I become an instant billionaire, he's not going to want to have dinner with me.
No,
That's kind of fucked up.
no.
That's
I think so.
after I've supported your ass, Bill, for so many goddamn years.
stayed stayed strong to the brand.
I've literally foregone anything that is not Microsoft related.
Yeah, I didn't even think about stuff that's non-Microsoft related.
I have literally shunned
I
Apple.
I what? I what? I don't even
Yeah. What is
doesn't even
Apple?
translate my brain.
I only eat
Apple.
apples.
Yeah. Green apples? Granny
What?
Smith? What are we talking?
Manzanas?
Crab? Crab? Crab apples? What
Crab,
is?
crab apples. Did you really
I
just say
mean,
crab apples?
yeah. No, sorry, that's from another podcast. It's from another podcast.
That's another day. That's
Talking
another
about
day.
crab
That's another day.
apples. Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, but that's the thing though. Like, those are the kinds of people that you get put into the conversation with now because of how much money you have.
Yeah, but at $1 billion, you're not really getting, like you said, you're not really getting put in a conversation with Bill Gates.
No, he's not going to call you up and be like, dude, what do you think I should do? No. Now, will he, would you probably be invited to a fundraiser he's attending? Yes.
Well, yeah, because
Especially if you're
he
sponsoring.
wants my $100,000 of plate money.
Yeah. Because what you also have to think about is once, especially with like $1 billion, like if you win $1 billion, the thing you have to understand about $1 billion is now, if you're smart with that money, like if you're just even somewhat smart with the money, that $1 billion you could be the next Bill Gates just off of your lottery winnings, basically, just
True.
investments off your lottery winnings.
Potential,
Like,
right?
yeah, like that's what and that's what people need to understand is like you can actually like become Bill Gates basically with that much money if you win it. Now here's the thing though too. Would you? So we'll say you get 1.3 billion. We're just gonna say you win the
Okay,
next
let's just
Powerball.
say I won the Powerball.
You win the Powerball. 1.3 billion. Do you take the lump sum or do you take the 30-year?
What was the 30-year again?
So you get paid. It's like it's a percentage every year of the total winnings.
But then you
So
have
like
to pay taxes every year for that, right?
right,
If you,
but you're only paying taxes on what you got that year.
right, but you could pay taxes one time and just get a lump sum of money.
True. Yeah.
See, I think
But
with a number this big, like I was kind of thinking about it prior to us getting on the air here. With a number this big, I think you're better off taking the one-time payout and paying your taxes one time. You're losing potentially about 55 to 60% of your winnings,
yeah.
but you're getting a lump sum money of, let's say, $500 million. Yeah,
Right.
you lost $500 million, but you're getting a one-time payout of $500 million that you didn't have the day before.
True. Yeah.
But then you want to turn around and also on the other side of the spectrum, you're going to do the 30-year payout, and let's say you're going to get roughly, what, 25, 30 mil a year?
So just to put in perspective, since I figured this all out ahead of time, because that's what I do. So if you were to take the 30-year your first year, so this was as of the $900 million jackpot. I haven't done it for the 1.3 yet. So your first year, you would get about a 25. So sorry, you would actually get about, was it 48? No, not even that. It's like 42 million your first year. That's how much money you would get your first year. So since we live in Washington, you have to pay the federal tax and then the state tax on top of that. And so figuring all that out and taking all that out, you're actually going to be saving yourself at the end. What is it? Like you end up saving like $120 million in taxes.
120 mil, that's a lot of money.
120 million, yeah.
But then again, okay, think of the numbers though. Yeah, you're saving 120 mil, but you're getting a check for 500 million goddamn dollars.
True. Yeah. I mean, basically, one person put it this way. He goes, "It depends on how you think you could do it." He's like, "If you think you're someone who can budget that, then yeah, by all means, take the lump sum. But if you're someone who feels like they need, then he's like, if you're someone who feels like they need that little bit of extra help to keep from spending all the money, then you need to." He's like, then he was like, "I would recommend um, doing the 30-year plan." So
All I'm saying is, if you are that downtrodden on your life that you could blow $500 million in enough time to where you need
celebrities do
to.
it all the time.
Okay, I get that, but think about it. We're normal people. We are hardworking blue collar Americans or whatever, white collar Americans, whatever you would call it. Me and you both work real jobs, right? We both
Right,
go put
right,
our 40 to 50 hours a weekend, just like what 85% of the rest of the world.
right.
If I automatically get a check for 500 million freaking dollars, okay, yeah. I mean, a little bit of you's gonna want to ball out like a celebrity. I'm not saying I'm not gonna go buy a nice car. I'm not gonna make sure my mom's got a house and a nice car, got myself a nice house, things like that. That's only that's only what $5 million. We'll say $5 million to get you and your family set up.
Mm,
$5 million is a penny in the bucket with a $500 million check.
true. And see, then that's where it's hard because, like, so on Friday we were kind of slow at work, so I went on Trulia.com, where you can just look up houses. I really just put in Washington, and I was like, sort from most expensive to cheapest. Right, most expensive house in Washington right now is only 12.5 million.
12.5 is still a drop in the bucket.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not even tickling that first $100 million yet.
No, no, and like that's what people need to understand. When it's like, if you blow that amount of money, like that's your fault.
Yeah, if you can blow $500 million to a point where you're gonna have to go get a job to get yourself back out of debt, you have
Yes.
major, major, major fucking issues.
Yeah.
Major issues. Drug addicts will die of an overdose before they blow $500 million.
Yes. Yeah. Well, like just to put into perspective, so like, let's just say there was two of these $12.5 million houses. You're a quarter of the way, a quarter of the way through through your first through your first 50 to your first 50. That's it.
That's 10. No, what is that? 10% of your total
Yeah,
earnings?
roughly.
That's 10%. You have
Yeah,
90% after owning houses in which you could probably
yeah.
flip for a profit
Oh yeah, yeah,
or
sure.
rent out for a
Yeah,
profit. I mean,
yeah,
I would be getting real estate. I would be investing in small businesses that I think are going to be growing, like ours, Emergent Productions.
yeah. So, just throwing it out there.
I'd throw a few million at it. Just saying. I trust in the brand.
Trust in the brand. But yeah, no, I mean, but yeah, that is the craziness about it. Is like you could buy two $12.5 million homes, and then we'll just say you buy two $500,000 cars, just to make our math easy. It's 25 million. That's it.
That's
It's 25.
5%. 5%.
Like, so you're like, obviously I'm going to an extreme situation here, but when you're talking about this kind of money, you have to.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, it's beyond ridiculous if someone thinks that they need to take the 30-year payout just to be on budget.
you'd be surprised though. I mean,
My okay. I won the lottery. Tomorrow I win the lottery. Right? I win this lottery that
right?
we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I take the one time payout. We'll say I take the one time payout, and they cut me a check for just under $500 million.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, $500 million.
Okay. Yep.
I thought about it, and to get myself completely 100% out of debt from being a normal human being to where I'm at right now is only going to cost me on the high end. On the high end, and this is paying off my truck. This is any piece of debt I have in my name completely paid off to zero. It's going to cost me less than $20,000.
Yeah.
Okay, 20 grand
That's
to be
not even money.
completely out of
Like
debt.
that's like that's not even like
I'm at
20,000.
0.01%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Like it's not even a percentage.
most people would kill to be out of debt.
Yeah.
Right? I
I
mean,
would.
just in
Yeah.
general, anybody would kill to be able to wake up the next morning and be like, you know what? I woke up, I have no bills to worry about. I have a car that is now completely 100% in my name. I have a house, if I was renting to own a house or mortgaging a house, I mean, of course, my number would be a little higher if that was the case, but let's just say, okay, we'll throw
Right.
$80,000 to pay off my house that I've been mortgaging for 10 years. Okay, so
Okay.
that still puts your number at $100,000, which is still nothing. Okay,
True.
100 grand to wake up to a house that you now own, a nice car that's in the driveway that you own, no credit card debt, no exceeding debt from when you were younger and stupid with credit cards like me when I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Already. Yeah.
absolutely no freaking debt whatsoever, dude. I could stop right there and just continue to work my normal job
Mm-hmm.
and be completely happy.
Yeah, totally.
But then after that $100,000 spent, you still have
It's all you. All you, bro.
$499.9 million left to spend. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could I could go to the casino every day with 10 grand and become a professional gambler and probably still never go broke.
No, totally true.
So I don't
Totally
know,
true.
guys. I mean, we're hitting towards the end of this video now. I mean, we could sit and talk what ifs all day long.
Oh
Honestly,
yeah. That's
you know,
easy.
I mean, everybody's got a number that, and anybody who's anybody has a number in their head that if that money was put in front of you, you would quit your job, you would have your debt paid off, you know what you would do with the afterlife, blah blah blah, this, that, and the other. The point being, the reason why we make this video is because right now it's happening for one person in this entire world.
Well,
Okay, potentially one person, but it could be more.
we'll say like 4 people.
Okay, 4 people. 4 people in this world could win this lottery, and it will literally change the course of their life and everybody in their family's lives after them
Yeah.
for
It'll
years
change
to
the course
come.
of the family. Period.
Decades, centuries from now on. This is how much this kind of money could really affect somebody. So, anyway, guys, we're gonna cut this video off. We just wanted to do a little bit because it's such a current, and I might even upload this one tomorrow, since I didn't upload on Friday. We might do a double upload tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh man, double upload.
Well, I'm just saying we missed Friday. I feel bad about it, and then I already got a video in the pocket for tomorrow. So, anyway, you guys know what to do. If you guys like this series, you have any topics you want us to talk about, we're always ready and willing to hear what you got to say in the comment box below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We were through our first full week as Emergent Productions, and to be honest, we're both surprised at the views that we're getting for not ever promoting this channel prior to. So
Yeah, I'm extremely positive.
a couple good positives from this week. We got to see Keymaster's beautiful face on his first vlog. So that was
That's right.
that was the first time you ever seen the Keymaster on YouTube, live and in the flesh. My vlogs are going good. I'll have a vlog up every Saturday. Keymasters are every Thursday. We'll have to post our schedule somewhere. That way people get to know it.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys,
I might make a banner for it.
Yeah, follow any links that we leave in the comment box below. Our Twitters, the Emergent Productions Twitter, links to the Powerball, whatever. Just check it out. We wouldn't put links in the description box below if they weren't meant for you guys to click on. So, anything else to add, Keymaster, before we head out of here?
No, man. I just want to say, just thank you for everybody, all the support, watching my videos. I know I've said it in at least one of the videos so far, but I'm just so amazed by how supportive everybody's been for this new channel, this new venture. Because literally, we made this because of a scheduling conflict.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the real reason we started this channel. And we're already at 50 views, and it's pretty awesome. So
Yeah,
short
definitely,
and
guys.
sweet, simple.
Don't
But yeah,
forget to
so
like,
anyways,
comment, subscribe.
always like, comment, subscribe. Leave those comments.
Leave the
Love
comments,
you, Hop.
please.
Leave a comment.
I think you got a comment from another guy on one of your videos about how great your video is.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Yeah, shows you how much I'm on there. I'm trying to get my personal channel going too. But anyways, that's towards another time.
All right,
End of
guys.
video.
We're gonna head
Make
out.
sure you leave those like, comments, and subscribes. And remember, guys, we're playing games to make gains. Haters gonna hate because they hate us. Because they hate us because they ain't us. We'll see y'all next time.